He got home pretty banged up and pretty bruised the night before, which was concerning to me. I didn't want him to go into work the next day, but he had to work. That was his shift. So that was the kind of the person he was. He was not going to take off for a few bumps and bruises.
Casey Flencha knew the dangers her husband Ivan faced every day as a York City firefighter, but she never imagined him not coming home. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Evan Forrester, and now is the one-year anniversary of the Weaver organ and piano building collapse that claimed the lives of Ivan and another dedicated York firefighter approaches. Loved ones are making sure their memory lives on. Fox 43's Amy Lutz shows us it's a day many people will never forget.
And, you know, we said, love you, kissed goodbye, and I went off to work like a normal day.
March 22nd, 2018, though, would be anything but, as 4 York City firefighters put out hotspots on the 4th floor of the Weaver organ and piano building. It collapsed.
Command, at this time we had collapse of the 4th floor down to 1st. I still have 4 firefighters trapped.
I just remember hearing a god-awful crash and looking over and seeing 4 guys go down into a pile.
It sounded like a freight train coming, and I could feel the floor shaking, and then it just dropped. And I remember thinking, I may not survive this. I knew how high we were.
Somehow, Eric Swanson and Assistant Fire Chief Greg Altland did. The other 2 firefighters, though, 29-year-old Zach Anthony and 50-year-old Ivan Flencha, lost their lives that day.
It was traumatic. It was very traumatic.
Ivan's widow, Casey, relied on her faith to get by.
I think the hardest part of the past year was watching the kids, if you want the truth, and his mother. I really, I've just prayed every day that the kids and his mom can, you know, just somehow find some light and find something, you know, positive in all of this. It's been difficult, to say the least. You know, a lot of people ask me, how are the kids doing? There's not really an answer to that. You know, they're doing the best they can.
A dedicated father and husband, the couple of 13 years shared 5 children together.
He was at his funniest and at his happiest when his girls were around.
York Fire Chief Chad Deerdorf knew both firefighters as fun-loving guys with energetic personalities.
If you ever needed a good laugh, you could get a Zach story and you got a good laugh.
Who were both excellent firefighters.
Both very, very aggressive firefighters, both 2 people that you didn't have to worry about. They knew what they were doing, they loved what they were doing.
Every day he went to work, he was so dedicated with his spirit and his intent to save somebody or make a difference. That was all he really ever wanted.
Swanson wanted to find a way to honor Zach and Ivan's passion to serve the community. Partnering with the Elk Service Organization to fundraise, they created 3 annual educational scholarships to keep their memory alive. One in honor of fallen firefighters worth $2,000, the second for $2,046, and the other $2,047. The 46 and 47 cents a tribute to Ivan and Zach's badge numbers.
I wanted them to question me and say, why is there 47 cents on the end of this? It'll lead to dialogue, hopefully, and I can say, well, it's because of this man.
March 22nd, 2018.
I'm a realist, and I know that we can't go back in time and change things, and I'm trying to move on.
A day this band of brothers will never forget.
It gets a little easier every day, but we continue to do what we do.
And now a chance to bring light from their darkest hour.
It's time to start living, and it's time to start smiling again and remembering him for all the good things, for the impact that he's had on my life. I'll never forget him, never. And the impact he had on our family and everyone we know.
Amy Lutz, Fox 43 News.
Now, Fox 43 did reach out to Brooke Hoffman, the widow of Zach Anthony, but she respectfully declined to be part of our story. Now, a celebration of life service will be held in honor of the 2 fallen firefighters on March 22nd at 7 p.m. The event will be at St. Matthew Lutheran Church on West Market Street and is open to the public. For more information on the scholarship fund, take a look at our website, fox43.com.